We have special guest with us today, Shawn Maves.
Nasser El Sonbaty was the uncrowned 1997 Mr. Olympia winner. Many people thought he should have won. Came second behind Doran. He died 47 years old waiting for a heart transplant. And this story is not unique. There's been a growing number of pro bodybuilders who have passed away before their 50th birthday.
Nasser was very open about his heavy use of steroids, GH, and insulin. He died in his sleep due to kidney and heart failure while visiting his family in Egypt. At his peak, he weighed 320 pounds, 5'11". He was nicknamed the Professor because of his university education, and he spoke more than a half dozen languages. My heart goes out to the family, the friends, and the fans.
I really try to talk to people on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and shows like this. Stay away from the drugs. They're addicting. Any gains you make using steroids, you'll have to give back in time. Any gains past your genetic limit, you'll give back. Plus, you get to keep the side effects. And the side effects are well known. I'm not sure if you want to talk about that also, guys, but, I try to convince people to stay away from the steroids and growth hormone and all that stuff the pro guys are taking.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So I know you've seen a lot. You've got personal experience. I mean, just give us the 60-second overview. Steroids. Yeah,
well, the side effects, long-term side effects are well known. You risk heart attack, heart disease, blood clots, kidney, liver damage. Growth hormone, the pro guys are taking, that accelerates not only growth of healthy cells but cancerous cells. It's very dangerous. Guys are taking steroids, growth hormone, insulin 5-10 years. You're shutting down your body's ability to produce testosterone naturally. And a lot of these guys end up, taking testosterone replacement therapy for life. These are the consequences of long-term usage.
Shawn, we want to switch gears and talk a little bit about a healthy Christian perspective, because we did kick off, with this idea that, obviously there's a ton of idolatry and a ton of slavery and emptiness in making bodybuilding your god and using steroids. But there's also something to be said for, the fact that our body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. I've heard you reference that verse many times on different shows that you've been on. So, let's just chat about, health and fitness. So for you, like you've seen all sides of this. What would you say a healthy Christian perspective on fitness looks like?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I've seen both ends of the spectrum. You could be tempted, I said earlier, to live out this North American sedentary lifestyle, become a spectator instead of a participant, and do nothing, and just eat the North American average diet, high in saturated fats, high carbs and sugars. You can live on that extreme, or the other extreme, and become a pro bodybuilder or a fitness expert and spend all your time in the gym. So what I try to do in both Faith and Fitness Magazine and Bodybuilding.com is come up with an article called "Less is More," and I try to persuade people, to pick a spot right in the middle. Try to remain healthy with it, spending maybe 3 times in the gym, 2 to 3 times in the gym, maybe 4 times, depending on your personality. Maintain a healthy diet, and with strategic, concentrated, and intense gym time, you can come up with some pretty decent results instead of, killing yourself 6 times in a week or 6 times a week in the gym. And that, if that frees up time for the weightier matters of life: God, family, church, and charity. So you check out that article and those 2 resources. And I try to remind people, the real you is not what you see. The real you is your soul, which is your intellect, your emotion, your will, and the spirit inside. And, we can be tempted to think that everything's on the outside. We see Instagram, and the gratification of the baser instincts is a great seduction. A lot of people can get, kind of sucked into this vortex in the fitness world, and I certainly did. But it's all about balance.